Venus was the central powerhouse, a highly energetic, discharging, radiant star. It is the origin of the mother goddess archetype, seen as the radiant eye, heart, or soul of Saturn. Its early discharge manifested as the triangular or threefold form, the archaic triple goddess. Mars was the third body, the small, reddish sphere visually nested near Venus. This is the ancestral warrior archetype. Its weapon, the cosmic thunderbolt, was an electrical configuration of terrifying power, defining the warrior god's might. A pivotal moment, the light of our present distant sun, cast an illuminated crescent on Saturn. This crescent, now rotating with Earth, imposed a new geometry. This crescent's rotational opposition gave birth to the cosmic twins archetype and the principle of duality. The pillar god Shu, or Enlil, became the Demiurge. His upraised arms created the visual separation of the primeval unity. Anki, or Atum. Into above, Pet, and below, Ta. This is the structural origin of the two lands, of Egypt and the separation of yin and yang. This revelation of the crescent, the cycle of brightening and dimming, was the beginning of time, Zep Tepi, the first consistent celestial clock. The close proximity of the planets could not last as Venus broke its axial lock. The symmetrical star became unstable. Its discharged streamers warped into chaotic form, visible as a streaming tail. This is the origin of the great comet archetype. Venus, the mother goddess, became the terrible goddess, the shrieking witch or dragon. Her wildly disheveled celestial hair is the cometary tail and celestial beard, ancient hieroglyphs for a comet. The paradox is resolved by defense. The Medusa head, the face of glory and terror, was displayed on the warrior Athena's shield. This established the Gorgon as the great protectress, symbolizing the raw, explosive radiance of Venus placed in the service of Mars. The crescent's motion defines the ship of heaven. The ship of heaven, Autet and Sektet, which was the crescent itself, constantly revolved around the pole. The ship of heaven was linked to the descending motion as it grew stronger, Autet, reaching its peak brilliance below at midnight, it following an ascending motion as it grew weaker, Sektet, reaching its weakest point overhead at noon. This inversion, a descending ship growing brighter, is the ultimate contradiction to our solar model. The terror of the traveling upside down in the upper region, documented in funerary texts, is the fear of seeing the crescent inverted. The pillar of Shu physically held the ship of heaven aloft. The ship, the horns of the bull, the twin peaks, the arms of the pillar god are all one single form, demonstrating that the internal structural integrity of the ancient memory. The catastrophic memory extends further back. The construction of dolmens and the retreat into caves are not mystical rites. They were urgent defense mechanisms against falling rock and celestial debris. The enigmatic Paleolithic goddess images are physical artifacts of the pre-polar configuration phase, where the planets move through a dust cloud, appearing as a rotund, featureless sphere surrounded by a toroidal enclosure, represented by the goddess's folded arms.